Oakhaven was a quiet village, a place where time seemed to stand still. The village was known for its tranquility and the simplicity of life that its residents cherished. The air was always fresh, filled with the scent of blooming flowers and the sound of birds singing. The cobblestone streets were lined with charming cottages, each with its own unique character and story. It nestled between rolling hills, a peaceful place where the hustle and bustle of the outside world felt like a distant memory. The hills provided a natural barrier, creating a sense of seclusion and safety. The landscape was a patchwork of green fields, meadows, and forests, offering a picturesque view from every angle. The villagers were kind, always ready to lend a helping hand to their neighbors. Their days were filled with work, tending to their fields, caring for their animals, and maintaining their homes. Despite the hard work, there was a sense of contentment and fulfillment in their lives. They took pride in their work and in the community they had built together. Life was simple but sometimes a little bit dull. The routine of daily tasks could become monotonous, and the villagers often longed for a bit of excitement or a change of pace. Yet they found joy in the small things: a good harvest, a sunny day, or a visit from a friend. Lila, a young woman with bright eyes and a warm smile, lived in Oakhaven. She was known for her cheerful disposition and her love for nature. Lila had a special connection with the earth, a gift that set her apart from the other villagers. She loved plants and flowers, spending hours in her garden every day. Her garden was her sanctuary, a place where she could escape from the worries of the world and find peace. She tended to her plants with care and dedication, nurturing them as if they were her own children. Everyone knew Lila for her beautiful garden, a small patch of land bursting with colorful blooms. Lila had a gift. Her touch seemed magical. Her garden was a riot of colors, with flowers of every hue and variety. It was a place of beauty and wonder, a testament to Lila's skill and passion. Seeds sprouted quickly and flowers bloomed bigger and brighter than anywhere else in the village. It was as if the plants responded to Lila's love and care, growing more vibrant and healthy under her watchful eye. Her garden was a source of pride for the entire village, a symbol of the beauty and potential that lay within Oakhaven. She shared her flowers freely, placing bouquets on doorsteps and giving them to anyone who seemed down. Lila believed in the power of flowers to bring joy and comfort, and she used her gift to spread happiness throughout the village. Her generosity and kindness made her beloved by all. "A little beauty brightens even the cloudiest day," she would say. Lila's flowers were a beacon of hope and positivity, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always something to be grateful for. Her garden was not just a place of beauty but a source of inspiration and strength for the entire village. One afternoon, while exploring the woods beyond the village, Lila stumbled upon something extraordinary. Hidden behind overgrown ivy was a weathered wooden gate. Curiosity bubbled inside her. She pushed the gate open with a gentle creak. Lila gasped. Before her lay a sight more fantastic than she could have imagined. A garden, bathed in golden sunlight, stretched out like a dream. Flowers of every color imaginable bloomed in vibrant profusion. Trees laden with strange and wonderful fruits reached for the sky. The air hummed with the buzz of happy insects and the sweet songs of unseen birds. Lila's heart overflowed with joy. She had always dreamed of bringing something extraordinary to her village, something that would change their lives forever. Today, that dream was coming true. She ran back to the village, her arms laden with exotic flowers and luscious fruits. Each step she took was filled with excitement and anticipation. The vibrant colors of the flowers and the rich, juicy fruits were unlike anything the villagers had ever seen. The villagers had never seen anything like it. They marveled at the colors, the scents, the sheer impossible beauty of it all. The flowers were a kaleidoscope of colors, each petal more vibrant than the last. The fruits were plump and glistening, promising a taste of paradise. Lila shared everything. She brought back baskets of fruit sweeter than honey, and she handed them out to everyone she met. The villagers couldn't believe their luck. They had never tasted anything so delicious, so full of life. Flowers that seemed to glow with inner light were passed around, each one more beautiful than the last. The villagers held them in their hands, mesmerized by their luminescence. It was as if they were holding a piece of the sun, and herbs that smelled of sunshine and magic were shared among the villagers. These herbs had the power to heal, to bring comfort and joy. The air was filled with their enchanting aroma, a scent that promised hope, and renewal. Oakhaven, once quiet and subdued, was energized. The village buzzed with activity, laughter and song. People who had once been strangers now came together, united by the magic that Lila had brought back. The vibrant colors and sweet scents of the garden filled the village square. Every corner was adorned with flowers and fruits, turning the village into a living, breathing work of art. It was a celebration of life, of nature's bounty. Children laughed as they tasted the magical fruits, their faces lighting up with delight. They ran around playing games and sharing their newfound treasures with each other. The joy was infectious, spreading from one person to the next. And old women smiled, their faces illuminated by the radiant flowers. They reminisced about the past, sharing stories of their youth, and marveling at the wonders that had come to their village. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated happiness. The entire village came together in celebration. They danced, sang, and feasted, grateful for the magic that had transformed their lives. Lila watched with a heart full of pride and joy, knowing that she had brought something truly special to her home. As the sun set over Oakhaven, the village was bathed in a golden glow. The day had been nothing short of miraculous, and the villagers knew that their lives would never be the same again. They had been touched by magic, and their hearts were forever changed. Days turned into weeks, and a sense of wonder continued to fill Oakhaven. However, Lila noticed a change in her secret garden. The flowers, once so vibrant, seemed to droop. The air, once alive with buzzing and chirping, felt strangely still. The fruits, though still beautiful, tasted a little less sweet. Concerned, Lila examined the garden closely. The soil felt dry, the leaves dusty. A pang of guilt struck her. In her excitement to share the garden's bounty, she had forgotten to care for the garden itself. Section 5. A Lesson in Generosity, the Garden's Whisper. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there was a garden unlike any other. This garden was known for its vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and the serene atmosphere that seemed to whisper secrets to those who listened closely. Lila sat amidst the fading flowers, her heart heavy. She had always taken pride in the garden, but now it seemed to be withering away. The once vibrant blooms were now dull, and the leaves had lost their luster. She couldn't understand why this was happening. As a tear rolled down her cheek and landed on a drooping rose, a soft voice whispered, "My child, true generosity lies not just in sharing but also in caring." Lila was startled. She looked around, but there was no one in sight. The voice seemed to come from the garden itself. The voice, gentle as a summer breeze, seemed to come from the garden itself. It continued, "You have shared the fruits of my labor with your village, but you have forgotten to nurture me. The garden needs your love and care to thrive. Just as you have shared my bounty with your village, you must teach them to share the responsibility of caring for me." Lila realized that she had been so focused on the harvest that she had neglected the very source of it. She needed to involve the community in the care of the garden. Lila realized the truth in the garden's words. She had always thought that generosity was about giving, but now she understood that it was also about nurturing and sustaining. She needed to teach the villagers the importance of caring for the garden, not just taking from it. It wasn't enough to simply take. The garden had given so much to the village, and now it was time for the village to give back. Lila gathered the villagers and explained the importance of caring for the garden. They listened intently, realizing that they had taken the garden's bounty for granted. To preserve the magic, the garden needed love, care, and attention. The villagers came together, each taking on a role in the garden's upkeep. They watered the plants, tended to the soil, and ensured that the garden was well nourished. Over time, the garden began to flourish once more, its vibrant colors returning and its flowers blooming with renewed vigor. The garden's whisper had taught them a valuable lesson in true generosity. Section 6. Working Together, a Community Effort. The next morning, Lila gathered the villagers. With a heavy heart, she explained the garden's plight. She spoke of the need for shared responsibility, the importance of giving back to the source of their newfound joy. To her relief, the villagers understood. With tools in hand and love in their hearts, they followed Lila back to the hidden gate. Together, they watered the thirsty ground, weeded the overgrown paths, and sang songs to the wilting flowers. Blooming together, Oakhaven transformed. As they worked side by side, a new kind of magic filled the air. Laughter replaced anxious whispers, and a sense of community blossomed alongside the revitalized flowers. With each passing day, the garden responded to their love. The flowers regained their vibrant hues, the trees groaned under the weight of plump fruits, and the air hummed with life once more. Oakhaven, too, underwent a transformation. The spirit of generosity extended beyond the garden walls. Villagers helped each other with their daily chores, shared their harvests, and celebrated even the smallest joys together. The garden's magic, a gift shared. The garden became a symbol of unity, a reminder that true magic lies not just in receiving, but also in giving back. The villagers learned that the true beauty of the garden wasn't just in its vibrant colors or sweet scents, but in the joy it brought to their hearts and the bonds it fostered within their community. Lila, watching the children play amidst a riot of colors, felt a deep sense of contentment. The garden, a gift freely given, had taught them all a valuable lesson about generosity, community, and the interconnectedness of all living things. The power of giving. A lesson learned. The Garden of Endless Spring, as it came to be known, became a legend, a testament to the power of shared responsibility and the magic that blooms when people work together. The story of Lila and her garden spread far and wide, reminding everyone that true happiness lies in giving as much as receiving. For in the act of giving, we not only nourish others, but also ourselves. We discover the wellspring of joy within, a joy that multiplies with every act of kindness and generosity. A garden in every heart. Thank you. And so, dear reader, as you close this book and return to your own world, remember the lesson of Lila and the Garden of Endless Spring. Carry the spirit of generosity in your heart, and nurture the seeds of kindness wherever you go, for within each of us lies the potential to create a garden of our own, a haven of joy, love, and shared blessings. Thank you so much for listening.